This is a 30 rocket base core double HQM, and it's going to be very nice and very easy. You do need the space station building skin. All you do is just crouch on one of these lights right here, and you can access that TC that is beyond 2 layers of HQM, 52 HQM upkeep per day. And we just keep a sleeping bag in here, so when we go offline we could reskin this inner wall, and then you could obviously reskin this outer wall. It's 5 HQM each reskin, and we only reskin the inner wall because you could shoot through the gap with space station wherever you see the open, and if they blow one layer, then they could just shoot expo ammo through that, so we don't want that. We just keep that bag in there to do it like that, and it's a very nice and very easy double HQM pixel gap. I believe this was P Cosmic's first one to do this. Very nice and very easy, and I did go ahead and try it on not realistic 1200 HQM upkeep cost 3 wall, but you can't actually get the angle on 3 of the pixel gaps to get into this TC right here. You can't actually access it. Maybe if a different layout you could try it, but I can't get it to get open just with an item. But if I like float close, I could obviously hit open. But yeah, it doesn't work apparently with 45 rocket, but the 30 rocket is very nice and very easy. And I'm going to show you how to do that, and we could also do it in a base just like this base here, and it's going to be very nice and very easy. Just little basic something quick I threw together around the core. And we have like some 4x4 style entrance peaks on here, 3-way symmetrical. We have the Dorito core with these 4x4 style peaks, and you come up in here and there's your 30 rocket double pixel gap core. And obviously you come up here and you have some 1-way feet shooty peaks, and you have a nice little bedroom shooting floor activity area here where you do have some ladder hatches to get back up in here. So there's 6 ways up in here, and then up onto the roof you have 3 ways up onto the roof with more one-sided feet shooty pixel gaps, as well as another door closing bedroom up here. And then we have spots for turrets and little peek down shooties. Again, very basic, just threw something quick together around the core, and the upkeep is really not that bad considering that it's a double layer of HQM inside here. So we have the upkeep at 110 HQM. That can be a bit lower. I have like a lot of all the double door frames for the peaks are kind of bringing up that cost. And just 7k metal and 9.7k stone. Without all of these double door frames and like these roof pieces, it's actually only like 6k metal, 96 HQM, and like 6k stone. It really just puts that tax bracket into the 25%, just right above it, as you can see there. But yeah, we're going to show you how to do this. It's going to be very nice and very easy. We'll show you how to do the core as well. It's going to be super easy. It's super easy to build one of these double pixel gap things. We're just going to use the game lights method, and if you don't know the game lights method, it's when you run across foundations. Your character actually moves up like 0.0001 meters or something when you run across this right here, so you don't actually get stuck on the floor. And there was like some old game lights video about it. Anyways, you just jump to reset your height, and when you run across foundations, you like move up a little bit each time you cross one. So we're just gonna do a twig 1x2 here, jump to reset our height, crouch, hold alt, triangle, foundation, move over. That's gonna push us up a pixel gap. We're going to butt this up together, and then you can double check right here. You don't really need to. This is pretty foolproof. You can double check that there is our little tiny pixel gap. So when you don't need to really double check, but you can. And then we're just going to do a half wall on the high foundation, 2 frames over here and a half wall up there. And we're going to go ahead and place our TC as far over like this as possible. So we're going to be accessing it over here. And then we're going to go ahead and upgrade this. You could do this stone currently. You don't need to do it straight away to HQM. And then we can make all this regular HQM so it doesn't give us our gap right away. And then we're just going to do one more this same way over here. And we could leave this, after we demolish this, we could leave this floor right here just floating until we're ready to expand. And then we can go ahead and demolish all of this here, put this half wall down here, and then we have our pixel gap right in there. And then when we go to expand, we can do this sheet metal and upgrade this to HQM later. And we could have also done that with this one. We don't need to upgrade this yet. But we do want to put a bag in here when we're ready to upgrade this. However, you could fit that bag in there. Should be able to shift, snap, fit, but it's not giving me that currently. Just like that. And then we're just going to go ahead and expand out like this. And before you do this fully expansion, you may just want to do the foundations HQM. And the server's lagging like crazy. And we're just going to do 3 triangles right here. We want this one metal and these two. It looks like I have my lookout radius. I have my lookout radius super low for trying stuff. We're just going to do these 2 stone. This one, this left one, we'll have our window on sheet metal. And then these will be for peaks later, but we don't need those right now. So we're just going to speed this up a little bit, and we're going to do metal wall, metal window, metal wall, metal window on that metal foundation. I'm going to surround this with metal. And of course you can do this in stages because you could access all of this later. And then we're going to hop up here, do a layer of honeycomb right here, and we can upgrade everything that's needed to HQM later. And then we're just going to speed through this a little bit. It's getting late for me. And then we're just going to go ahead and do a trickle peak right here. Floating floor over. Let's turn those to brutalist for realism. And then a jump up right there. That way it's like the 4x4 style Pacheco on your jump up. And then we do a single door half wall window on each one of these. So single door half wall window above the window. And then we'll go ahead and do that same thing on all 3 sides. And the server is lagging up a storm, but once we get that on all 3 sides like this, we're just going to go ahead and metal this up one more. 2 layers up metal on these double triangle corners. And then for our stone jump ups, we're just going to go ahead and do another half wall window right here. And you can put a floor in there if you want a barrel, but it's not necessary. And that's going to be our one-way peak up into our shooting floor like this when we put some embrasures on there. And then we'll just go ahead and repeat that on the other side. And once you have this, you can just go ahead and do some double door frames up here. And at this point, you probably have enough to HQM everything here to go to final grade. We have some incredible lag going on here. Some serious lag. And we're just gonna do double door frames all the way up here in the center of these 2 2x1s, and then double door frame windows here. And we can connect all of this for our bedroom, open core, whatever you want to do up here. And then we can go ahead and metal all these floors. And of course, we're going to metal the triangles because of that triangle splash bug. Metal those triangles any way you can. And then we just want a floor at half height here like this, so we could put a twig floor here, twig wall here, floor at half height here, and then a frame here for a ladder hatch. And we could just destroy that twig. And then we just want to place our ladder hatches here. Obviously HQM ladder hatch is going to be better, but it's going to increase that upkeep like crazy. And we're just going to repeat that on both sides. Once we have those jump ups in here, we're just going to go ahead and do these like this. We're going to do single door into the open core, and we're going to repeat. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and repeat this one-way feet shooty peak right here. and do the same jump up on all 3 sides. Okay, I don't know what is going on with this server, but once you have that repeated on all 3 sides, repeating that jump up, you can use single door or double door. Probably like to use double door, and you could rotate these windows hard side, or you could use single door. It doesn't matter too much, but you kind of want to rotate these hard side. We're just going to go ahead and do half wall window on the corners and make those metal. And then we can go ahead and do whatever we want up here. You can make like a little bedroom thing. We'll go ahead and do something like this. A little pass through for some loot in a bedroom in the center here. And we can go ahead and seal all of this up. And then we'll go ahead and seal this up with the full half wall right here, a vending machine single doorway right here, and another full wall right here, single door or double door, half wall right here, double door right there, and then 3 triangles, and you can put a turret in there. Let's go ahead and repeat that on all 3 sides. And again, you can use single door or double door, but I usually like to use, if I only use double doors, I'm gonna have 100 single doors that I pull off bases or something that I never get to use. And then once we have that, we can go ahead and metal upgrade all the floors here. This is supposed to be sealed. Once we metal upgrade all those floors there, we can just add another little bedroom on top here that acts as vertical honeycomb. And then that's pretty much it. We're just going to go ahead and add foundations here. Server's incredible right now. And double door frames all the way up to give us long distance coverage on these downwards peaks, so they can't just shoot our feet from like a raid base. And then we're just going to put 2 windows right here. 2 roof pieces right there. Going crazy because of this lag right here. Stuff is floating in between. I had to cut some stuff out. Anyway, we're just going to do the same 2 half walls. And we can put some triangle roofs like this. So you could either put a turret up there or in the little piggy bank spot right here with the chain link fence. You could do either or, but that's pretty much it. And then you can put all your embrasures, all your garage doors, everything like that. And it's really crazy because it's 8 rockets right here and then 30 right here. So it's 38 rockets. And the upkeep is really not that bad for 38 rockets. Obviously the metal's going to increase when we put a bunch of doors, and then a lot of this stuff should be metal anyways, like this. Once you expand, yeah, again, it's very nice and very easy. 38 rocket mini snowball something base, very nice and very easy.